Giants scrape out a gross win against the Bills on Sunday night. It was a gross loss. Hello, hello, hello. It is me, Terrible. It's time to get terrible in here. And to do that, we're going to read your hot takes. Week 6 hot takes. The Sunday games are finished. We can see whose statements panned out and whose didn't. Who is a genius and who is stupid. We will figure it out. And today's featured teams, I don't know what compelled me to pick these two teams, but these are the selection for today. These guys, yep. Eagles, 49ers. Can't think of any reason why I would, pick them as like the featured teams for week 6. I don't know. They just feel like the right choice. That's all there is to it. Losers. But yeah, we're gonna continue and look at the first hot take of the week. Number 1, Zach Moss, Jonathan Taylor duo leads the Colts to win the AFC South and into the playoffs. Duo. What is this duo you speak of? I don't know about this duo. I know Zach Moss. I know Zach Moss. The killer. The beast. The dog. But who is this Joe Nathan? I don't know any Joe Nathan. There needs to be a hyphen in there, right? Joe Nathan. I don't know who that is. Zach Moss has been killing it though. I know who that is. But this Joe Nathan guy, I don't know who he is, but he sounds like somebody who should get cut. I think Jordan Addison will have a huge game and step it up with Jefferson being injured. Yeah, good take right there, good take. I wouldn't say it was a huge game. I would say it was a medium game. Caught a touchdown. I don't know his exact stats, but Addison, yeah, good game from him. You figured he would do something, with Jefferson out. He's been solid with Jefferson there. But you didn't know, maybe Osborne is the one that steps it up, who knows, but Osborne's a number 3, alright? They needed Addison to do something here, and he certainly did. Hot take. Browns upset the 49ers. Oh, this is genius. Oh, soaking in the genius. Oh, this is good. Oh, yeah. What a genius. Oh, with P.J. Walker, too. Incredible. I mean, the Niners, Debo got hurt, McCaffrey got hurt, but they still have the firepower. They should have pulled that one out, but I don't know. Brock Purdy playing from behind. Now, he actually played all right, I think. We'll see in the review how he really did, but nice pick. Nice pick for sure. Really hot take. Panthers beat the Dolphins in a close game. That's funny. Thanks for playing. All right, you got another one. Let's see if you did better. Texans blow out the Saints. All right, they didn't blow them out. They got the dub, though. We'll count that one. That is a success. Cowboys take out the Chargers. Monday night game. We haven't even seen it yet, but he's 1 for 1. He's 1 for 1. Could he be 2 for 1? Could it be 2 for 1 after this? I don't know. He could also be 1 and 2. We're going to have to see where this guy ends up. Jalen Waddle will have his comeback game and get 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't think he had that exactly, but he came back a little. And not like a Kim K, comeback. But like a solid game for him, for sure. Because he has been a little disappointing this year. It's tough because Tyreek Hill, he's good. He's good. And he's just a deep threat, so. But Waddle, slow start. He's going to have a great year, no matter what. And he's going to be, and no matter what, it doesn't matter what he does in the regular season, playoffs, he's going to be good. It's going to be great, number 2 to have. So, nothing to worry about there with Waddle. But he did have a solid game. Gibbs might become Swift 2.0 with how poorly the Lions have been using him. He's got 0 touchdowns going into week 6. I don't think that changed. Did he get in? We'll see in the review. But I don't know about Swift 2.0 though. The whole thing, I thought it was Swift. Lions fans, help me out here. Swift was just injured too much. He was injured too much. And they wanted to move on from him, I believe. I didn't really think it was his play because I thought he was dominant. I thought it was more so the injuries that the Lions decided to go in another direction. But who knows? But I don't know, Gibbs, they don't use him, and they have Montgomery. Montgomery's been a good back in this league, you know. There's no pressure on Gibbs. No pressure on Gibbs right now. Just Montgomery's the number one, although he's injured, so Gibbs is gonna have to go out there and do something. He's gonna have to figure something out. Patriots will finally find their groove and beat the Raiders to start a 3-game win streak and get to 500. This is, did you just make this comment just to mess with me? You think you're funny, alright? You think you're funny? Patriots will find their groove and then win 2 more after this. Okay, forget that one. Dolphins are real Super Bowl contenders, and Kyler will get traded when he comes back from injury and look like a top 7 QB. Interesting. Yeah, I agree. Dolphins, Super Bowl contenders. Don't know if they'll get there. I feel like there's some other teams that could take them down. Definitely think they're contenders. Kyler, top 7 QB, back from injury. That'll be tough. That's gonna be tough. But will get traded. I don't even know who's even gonna be looking at him in the offseason. Maybe the Vikings. Cousins has 1 more year, right? So if they want to go a different direction, I don't know. But who knows where Kyler's gonna end up? But Cardinals are gonna have good picks. Maybe they don't even take a QB. I don't know. Who knows? So this is a Vikings fan. Vikings, we need a mobile QB to replace Statue Cousins. We just oh, this is funny. I didn't even do this on purpose. I didn't even put these back to back on purpose. But hey, this guy's like, hey, Kyler's gonna be there soon. Don't worry. Yeah, Cousins is 35 now? I mean, he was never the most mobile guy. It's tough to have it all at the quarterback position in the NFL. You know, you can get there's not many guys that are elite runners, elite passers. It's more like elite passer, decent runner, or elite runner, decent passer, or just mid at both. But yeah, it's I don't know. Vikings have a tough situation, but feels like it's Kirk's last year, unfortunately. Dolphins either lose to Carolina or put up over 50. Thanks for playing. Eagles will win the Super Bowl with an underwhelming regular season. Well, that's one way to put their regular season. I've definitely mentioned it before. Some of the games, the Eagles, they just look like they're coasting out there. Jalen Hurts hasn't been anything incredible. But they just have so much talent. They're kind of like the Chiefs. They're just kind of chill in the regular season, couple losses, but then playoffs come around. They're ready to go, They're going to be ready. Raiders will break 20 points for the first time this season. That's correct. But still lose. Oh, that's not correct. Very close. You're very close. But they won. Raiders got the dub. Playing the Patriots. What a game that was. Ooh, Cowboys will finish the season 9-8. It's a hot take. What are they, 3-2? Interesting. I could see it. Ooh, that's worst case scenario, I feel like, for them. That is worst case scenario for sure. Hot take. Geno Smith goes for 300. Seahawks win by 2 scores. That is not correct. Hot take number 2. Kupp gets re-injured. This is a season prediction. Kupp's going to get hurt. And Nakua breaks the all-time receiving record as a rookie. Ooh, that's a steep one. Predicting injuries is insane. Yeah, but I agree. But at the same time, it's like it just happens so much in football. You can almost like you can make it as a prediction, and there's a pretty good chance you're right. I mean, depending who it is, but like I feel like with Chubb this year, I was looking for him in fantasy drafts, but I don't know. I just had this feeling that I should avoid him a little bit because he's had so many good, healthy seasons in a row. I'm like, this guy, it's so messed up to say, but like, especially for running backs. But it was almost like it was gonna happen at some point. I can't believe it. It was as bad as it was. The knee just getting bent like that, but it just happens. It's a violent sport. It's really bad. I try not to think about it too much because it's just like it's just crazy how violent the sport is. But yeah, this is the one sport you can probably predict injuries a little bit. Seahawks dominate Bengals and win. Thanks for playing. The Jets are 0-12 all time versus the Eagles. That losing streak will end on Sunday. Zach Wilson will have his greatest performance of all time and throw 4 touchdowns and run one in. Jets defense will get 3 INTs and stop the Eagles QB sneak formation. Jets win 38-23. This is a hot take. And then this guy right here is like, poor guy. That's funny. Poor guy. Your imagination is something. His imagination was right. All right. Zach Wilson didn't play like that, but Jets D, 3 picks. Got the dub. Got the win. I mean, crazy stuff. Eagles, man. Eagles. They scored like what? They scored 14 early and then just didn't. They just stopped. They just stopped, but had a chance to win it at the end too. I was a little surprised they let them score. I mean, it's the whole thing with the Jets were like, oh, we should have just had the guy go down at the 1. I don't know, man. In a game where you're losing the whole time, if they're just giving you points, you just take it. I don't know. In some situations, yeah, like if you have the lead or it's tie, yeah, go down. Just go down at the 1, run the clock out, kick the field goal. If you're down, I don't want to. I mean, I know it's such an easy field goal when you're right there at the 1, but I don't want it to come down to that. It's just, I don't know. Especially if you're losing, you just don't know. All I'm saying is, in a situation like that, I'm taking the points. In other situations, yeah, I'd say, hey, go down at the 1, let's kick the field goal. But they didn't lead the whole game. The Eagles didn't do shit. Jets defense is good. Take the points, man. They're going to give you that. Take the points. And they worked out. Defense showed up. They stopped them. So, I'm right in this situation, but maybe not other ones. I don't know. But I thought that was the right idea to score there. Hot take, hopefully better than last week. Titans pull off an upset and beat the Ravens. Lamar looks good, but his receivers don't help, like last week. Yeah, Titans lost. Titans lost, man. Tough prediction. Another tough one. Better luck next week. The Bucs will stun the Lions, and Baker Mayfield will have one of the best games of his career. Thanks for playing. Jets over Eagles with a nail-biter. 30-27. The score predictions? Guys, forget score predictions. Just say blowout or close. Because this is a perfect prediction. Just the score wasn't there. But, yeah, genius stuff. Give me this genius energy. Oh, yeah. All right, we got it. Seahawks win by more than 9.5 over the Bengals. Kenneth Walker rushes for 100 yards. I know he had a good game. I don't know if he got over 100, but Bengals won, so you were wrong. If the Falcons lose their next 2 games before the trade deadline, they shoot their shot for Kirk Cousins. Maybe. If they lose their next 2 games, what are they going to be? 3-5? I don't know. I don't even know what they would be, but Why would they? Okay, yeah, maybe trading for Kirk Cousins is an idea, but why would Cousins? He has a no trade clause. He would have to waive it. Why would Cousins want this? Why would he want to go to a new system, new coaches, new players, halfway through the season, last year of his contract? I don't know if he wants that. That doesn't sound good. I don't think he wants to just leave the Vikings just yet. I don't know. Maybe not. At least after the season, maybe. Jerry Jeudy is heading to KC. And yeah, I have to agree with the response here. I don't think he's going to get traded within the division. Although he's not good. So, if the Broncos wanted to help out everybody, they would send him to the Chiefs. Let him do his thing. Let him just do his thing over there. Patriots win a very close game, putting Zappe in. Yeah, here's a hot take for you. Zappe wasn't even the number 2 quarterback for the week. They were messing around with Cunningham back there, but yeah. And then this guy, I agree. Patriots winning feels like a trap game. No trap. Patriots suck. Bucs over Lions. Seahawks over Bengals. Thanks for playing. Raiders annihilate the Pats, and Devontae goes off. They didn't annihilate. They barely beat them because the Pats are bad. The Raiders are also bad. They're just not quite as bad as the Pats. Devontae didn't go off, and I needed it. I lost by 5 in a league that I have him, and he had 4 points. So I would have loved for him to go off. He did not. Hot takes. Patriots defense plays a great game, and they beat the Raiders. That's a lie. Seahawks versus Bengals is the best game of the week and goes into overtime. I wouldn't say it was the best game of the week. I'd say that one was a little disappointing. I mean, didn't the Bengals hot start, and then they just got 2 touchdowns pretty quickly, right? And then Seahawks just never caught up. I don't know. We'll check out the review one, but I feel like that wasn't the best game of the week. Hot takes for the week. Giants to beat the Bills, and the Bears to beat the Vikings. It's a shame. The Giants really should have won that one. Yeah. Dable, how you doing? How you doing, Dable? Coach of the year. Just before the half, horrible clock management, end of the game. Same thing. I don't know. That was brutal. That is. They almost did it with Tyrod Taylor. I mean, it's just. They had a shot. They had a pretty good game plan, I guess. I don't know. But Bills, nice for the Bills to hang on because that was not their best. Not their best at all. Tampa Bay Buccaneers destroy the Lions. Thanks for playing. Texans beat the Saints with C.J. Stroud putting up 250 passing yards and Nico Collins having 7+ receptions with over 100 yards receiving along with a TD. Texans defense will also have an interception. Texans won. Don't know about any of the stats though. But Texans won, so we'll give you the W. Easy take right here. Tampa destroys the Lions and Baker throws 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. Thanks for playing. Oh, that's it. That is it. This is the last one. What a great one to end on. One that makes me sick just reading. No, but there's a couple people that were predicting Buccaneers over Lions, but Lions are good. Lions are good. They've been solid. Buccaneers, that's a team they're going to beat up on, for sure. Buccaneers are mid. And remember, the Lions are the best of the mid. One might even say they are elite. I didn't say that. I just one person out there, somebody would say that. Somebody out there would say that.